Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. Right behind me here, you can probably see the Ridgeline that I've got. It's high-vis orange, so it may be a little tough, but I'm going to get you closer. But I want to talk to you about this Ridgeline, the components of it, because of your questions. So hang tight, I'll be right back. So let's just go ahead and get into this real quick and start off with the toggles. And what I do is I usually like them like maybe about 3 inches or so. They don't need to be any bigger than that. I know guys make them like this and they're just way too big to get in with your tarp, so what we got here is the, I think this is the Swiss Vitrinox, what's it called? I don't know, Ranger or something like that, but I like it because this has a saw in it and the blade is great for bushcrafting, so I got this little saw. Let's just talk in half. That's what we'll do. We'll just half this too, and I'll show you what I do here. Saw through my workbench. I'm trying to be careful. So that's one, and then we're going to go ahead and have this one too. It's a little bit smaller, but we could dedicate this. Actually, I've got this one here. I could probably get something out of. There you go. This one. And we'll half this one. And we're going to save the other one for our bowling side of the Ridgeline. Alright? Now, we've got those cut to length. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to dress these up. Could you use them just like this? Yeah, you can. But I like mine to be dressed up just a little bit, and I'll explain why. You see the frayed ends? This might last you through, a couple outings, I don't know, but what I like to do is make sure that these are dressed right by go ahead and just chamfering these ends off. Even them up. There you go, just chamfering these off nice. If you want to use your little guy, you can. This happens to be the LT Wright Aluminous 5 that some of you asked us to review for you, and wow. I'll be honest with you, the LT Wright Genesis Scandi was my main knife for the last 3 or 4 years. I've had a lot of great knives brought through here, but man, the Genesis Scandi was just the right size for me. But I did, encounter sometimes when it was just a little bit too small for what I want to do. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish this off is all I'm doing, right? Now, also what you want to do, so that's chamfered really, really nice. You can see that, I'm sure, all right? Okay, now we're going to make 4 of those. We're just going to pretend. Now what you want to do is you want to examine this, especially for the bowling side, right? Because you don't want anything like this. Can you see that? Right there, it's got this knot in it. You don't want that hindering you, so you just want to kind of just take this off. You got to have a pretty sharp knife to be able to do this. These little knots can be gnarly. But you want it smooth, so when you go to snatch it out, you're not going to get caught up by that knot. There you go, it's gone. So, now, here's what I also want to recommend to you. Take the time to put a groove in the middle of your toggles, okay? Because I'm going to show you what I do with these now. Okay, so I'm just going to put me a nice little groove in there, go all the way around with it. Alright. Don't want to cut it too far down. All right, and then what I do, see that? I just touched the tip of that damn saw. It got me. All right, so this is a great little bushcraft knife, as I said, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down and I'm going to soften up those edges just a little bit so they all face towards the middle of the groove that we made, right? There you go, see that? And then we'll just flip it over and we'll go back the other way. That's all we're doing. That's it. Okay, you can see that. Right? See that groove that's in there? Goes all the way around. Alright, now, hang tight, be right back.